hopping on, and I saw Miami Dome, and my first thought was like, the only time we ever see Miami Dome is usually like the last set of the block casting, and it's like a game 4, maybe a game 5. That's the only time I ever see Miami Dome pop up. We're getting right into it in game 1 here. All right, I'll take it.
Oh, BalloonBoy throwing Zinquer around like a chew toy, unleashing that inner dog in him with that 0 death within 20 seconds into that round, saying, you know what, Zinquer, I play Bo too, and I know how to counter yours as well.
Man, I was just kind of going on my, basically, it was an apocalypse rant, right? Yeah. Undercover, and like we just missed an entire combo, so my apologies on that one. But yeah, we're getting right into this. The Bo gameplay is on fire, on point 2, and look at this, trying to answer back, getting a stock here, and no, not gonna be able to get that done. And no, losing another one in the process. My goodness.
Yeah, Zinquer didn't commit enough off that ledge, and BalloonBoy just comes and is like, you know what? You didn't commit enough. I'm going to come back to that platform. I'm going to pick up those gauntlets. I'm going to get the signature knockout. But Zinquer now has a hill to climb going into the stock here. I mean, he's got to figure out some type of way getting his first stock knockout and then getting some sort of insane string on BalloonBoy.
Right now, okay, we do get back onto the stage here. Man, BalloonBoy is just continuing to have his way in this match so far. But there we go, answers back. Thank goodness. Now we know that Zinquer is actually playing the game.
Yeah, and I think, you know, Zinquer is committing to different things that, you know, was working against Brawlhalla in his previous set that are not going to work against BalloonBoy, especially with BalloonBoy's record against Zinquer basically being BalloonBoy winning all the sets against Zinquer. So you know BalloonBoy's coming in here as, you know, the player that's going to be going crazy just like he is now, and he's barely touched on that second stock and launching Zinquer into that final stock red.
He held that forever.
He held it. He was trying to get that attack, and sometimes it's landed on Zinquer in the past, and he's got to figure out something for the knockout option, but GC downlight recovery just has so much force with that, and BalloonBoy takes game number 1.
Yeah, that was very definitive, very strong gameplay there. And I will actually point out on your earlier point that, you know, he's won all the sets, and it's just 2-0. It's just 2-0. That's not that bad, right? You've only had 2 previous encounters, right? And it ends up being 3-0. It's not that crazy. Now, when it starts getting to like 10-0, 15-0, 20-0, now we have a problem. We have a real problem there. But right now, still 2-0, potentially a 3-0 in lifetime set score. It just depends on how Zinquer plays the rest of the time here.
Yeah, it was with Zinquer, he plays some of the majors, you know, play a couple communities here and there, but he's not very like consistent when it comes down to, you know, like playing in a lot of the events, right? So we see him a lot in the majors, but he doesn't play in communities. Balloon, we see him like going crazy both in communities and in majors as well, especially recently with his 4th placement in, I believe, Boulder. So I mean, BalloonBoy is definitely feeling, you know, comfortable going into this match, going into this round, especially after that last round where, you know, he just kind of threw Zinquer around like a chew toy.
So you're telling me if Zinquer played in more tournaments, and tournaments also just make for better practice, that he would actually beat BalloonBoy? Is that what you're telling me right now?
I don't know. I think with Zinquer, it comes down. I don't know anymore. I was about to say something, but BalloonBoy is just making me eat my words a little bit. I mean, Zinquer is he's a very anonymous player. Like, he doesn't engage with the community. He plays in the events, and no one can get in contact with him, whether it be Discord, whether it be any sort of like social media. He doesn't have Twitter, right? So he's very ominous with how he portrays himself in Brawlhalla. He just doesn't want any social engagement. So now you have him coming in against BalloonBoy, who's been practicing a lot with a lot of the other players, and, you know, and has that experience against them outside of just majors. But as I'm saying that, Zinquer still comes in though and just goes crazy with that Koji. He's the Koji master.
It's crazy. It's like you're telling me that even if Zinquer loses here, Zinquer's actually the winner. Like, no social media engagement? That's crazy. What a god.
Yeah, Zinquer is definitely a powerhouse within his own right, and he's showing that off a little bit now. It's definitely interesting for sure.
All right, well, anyway, getting back to the match here. Right now, yeah, Zinquer's doing a pretty solid job with this edge guarding attempt, trying to close this out, isn't able to keep him off stage for much longer as BalloonBoy finds a way back on, and look, tries to go way up to close out that stack up the top.
Yeah, and the BalloonBoy tries to throw that signature out. Zinquer gets the very nice punish and then goes off ledge with that offense dare and knocks out BalloonBoy. And, you know, Zinquer is feeling himself a little bit more. He's feeling a lot more controlled compared to BalloonBoy. I do see him reading a lot of the recovery frames of BalloonBoy. And we saw this a lot going into Europe and South America yesterday. But as I say that, BalloonBoy doesn't offer those recovery frames. He just goes straight into his signature and Zinquer dashes right into it, make things one stock all. And this is a way of saying, you know what, Zinquer had this platform control, BalloonBoy took it, and now you're just seeing BalloonBoy pressure Zinquer a certain way, and Zinquer is just getting hit left, right, and center so far.
All right. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, I like that little weapon toss at the end there. It looked like it was a potential combo extension. Wasn't able to get the hit afterwards, but still, just beautifully just transitioned into that.
Yeah, BalloonBoy is very good at using those weapon throws to catch off his opponent a little bit and kind of throw them off their momentum there. And, you know, and especially with neutral control, weapon throws are a huge opportunity for players to really use that. But at the moment, nice weapon throw. There's that weapon throw opportunity they took to go and come back to that ledge, picked up gauntlets right afterwards. But that might lead into a knockout opportunity with silent recovery. Zinquer says otherwise with a sword side air. And, oh, dare from Zinquer lands. BalloonBoy is able to touch, is not knocked out just yet.
Oh no! Yo, you threw it away! Oh no! He had the right read. He was just a little off. If he was just like a few pixels to the right, that would have been a different result. Oh no!
Dude, that was a really, really nice read coming in from BalloonBoy, and it threw Zinquer off just enough to go ahead and get that GC sidelight in the recovery. And that's one of the main knockout options that we see a lot with gauntlets. And, you know, BalloonBoy got that very well, but I think Zinquer just didn't approach BalloonBoy well enough to go ahead and make that his game towards the end. It could have been his game entirely. He had a huge, like I would say, more pressure control over BalloonBoy.
All right. Right now, yeah, kind of just about the same pace in this game 3 as we've seen so far. And my goodness, man, the sig call-ups that BalloonBoy has been having all game have honestly just been really beautiful. I think I've only seen him miss 1, maybe 2.
Oh, nice ground pound. Oh, the weapon throw to confirm. Dude, he's just confirming.
I didn't even know if that was a weapon throw. That was just a weapon drop. He just let it go and just said, here.
Imagine like BalloonBoy Zariel character just dropping the weapon, just like as if it was like a cinematic scene, just drops the weapon, boop, you know.
Right.
But at the moment though, Zinquer's trying to, you know, get that knockout. It gets that dare, makes BalloonBoy stick in the air a lot more rather than having that center control, getting his combo abilities with bow or with gauntlets as well. But
yeah,
now with the downward
just let him pick up that weapon there too, AJ. I don't know what that's all about.
I think he's trying to respect BalloonBoy's like pressure, but at the same time, oh, BalloonBoy had a really good opportunity there, but didn't take it. And Zinquer's just trying to find ways of really approaching BalloonBoy where he can't really get punished for it. Because BalloonBoy goes for these unique things that most players wouldn't think about, and Zinquer kind of knows that. He's like, okay, I'm not gonna run into this, because then right after that, I get punished really hard. But I don't think he can really prevent that, because BalloonBoy just came in with this very nice knockout. He's been using these weapon throws very well to go and confirm his confirms on knockouts.
I think there's at least 3 or 4 knockouts that have come from a weapon throw at the end of it. So really got to hit it to BalloonBoy, utilizing all possible resources to make sure they close out these stocks here.
Dude, you know Zinquer's not happy right now. You know, he's been tossing BalloonBoy around like nothing and has not been able to knock him out. Has to go over the swords. Like, you know, I have to do some sort of sword side air, and knocks him out. I mean, that bow, he was going for neutral airs, he was going for GC neutral lights, and it just wouldn't knock him out.
Okay, here we go. Now bow in hand for BalloonBoy, and we've been seeing the damage that BalloonBoy is able to make with this. Uh-oh, probably committed a little too hard there. Nope, nothing too crazy. Oh, wow, that could have been dangerous.
It might have been dangerous in general. Oh, BalloonBoy didn't punish it right though. It did allow for Zinquer to go and touch the platform. Zinquer is in the orange though. Zinquer's gonna have to do some sort of sword combo to make things even. There we go, nice little sword combo, launches BalloonBoy into yellowish orange. But now BalloonBoy's got those gauntlets, and that's been catching Zinquer off a little bit. But as I say that though, Zinquer is keeping up pretty well and launches, whoa, as I say that, GC Silent in the recovery comes in from BalloonBoy. Silent tries to go into her GC Silent again, but BalloonBoy's just using that one combo and going for it right now.
Yeah, if it works, keep using it. That's all I'm gonna say there. And all right, we get the bubble to close that one out. And yeah, that's gonna be a quick 3-0 for BalloonBoy here. And I got really nothing else to say about that. Like, BalloonBoy was just dominant from start to finish. It's not to say that Zinquer wasn't playing well. Like, there was definitely some moments of greatness. But for the most part, like, it was just BalloonBoy from start to finish.
Yeah, Zinquer was really